Hello YouTube, this is Cody with Variety Work, coming at you with another video. Today I'm going to make kind of a short video, being give you guys another little appetizer. And what we're doing and what I was doing yesterday when I was moving stuff around and things like that, I was trying to find places to work on my stuff in the garage so I could have everything organized. So when I get ready to do projects, I can take you guys along, be able to, film everything and make it so I'm not tripping over everything. And it's hard when you move and stuff like that. Like I said in a previous video that, we had to move and, things just didn't get, things got a little out of proportion, and it just, everything's happens for a reason. So, again, like I said, Grandma, she still ain't doing that great, but she's 94 and still moving around, and I'm gonna make videos whenever I can, because thing of it is, that's what I like doing, that's what I enjoy, and I want to be able to take you guys along for the ride and show you what we got going on. So I'm gonna cut it there, and what we got going on here today is I'm going to give you a sneak peek into making and fixing up the buzzsaw. Okay? Now what I mean by fixing up the buzzsaw is I found out that there's a hole there and a hole there, and I took one of my hole saws and I bored it out bigger so I could get a socket in there. Same with this side. And I took a knife and cleaned it up. So what we got essentially is two little bolts, if you can see down in there, hold this pulley from turning. And it was kind of slightly turning like this and like that. So them two holes and them two threads hold this together from turning. And they're like giant set screws. So what I did, if I can find the bolt. So what I did is, this one was in there in my hand, and as you can see, I'll let the camera zoom in on that and focus it. But that bolt got loosened up and was barely hanging in there. And it's all like mangled from years of use. Because this is the buzzsaw. This is the buzzsaw that we're working with here. So my plan is, I want to get rid of these adjusters because it's not necessary anymore. And then I want to try to come in here and I want to cut these tabs off because they're just in my way. And plus, when I get off the tractor and stuff, I slip on them and stuff. Okay? So then, another thing that we're going to do is, what I need to do is I need to find out where all this stuff is, because I'm going to end up going straight back and I'm going to mark a spot or something like that. Or what I plan on doing is I'm going to mark two holes in here somewhere so I can stake it down, because yes, I understand that this is a 3-point buzzsaw, and I converted it to a stationary rig. But I also made it so I could use it with any machine that will run a flat belt. And I'm thinking, I'm not sure how it's going to work out, but eventually I want to ask Dad I can fire up the old 3-horse hit and miss motor that you guys haven't seen yet. And maybe I'll do a short video on that. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm going through and going through the bearings and checking them and getting things buttoned up. I mean, I took the blade off. That required a sledgehammer. But you can see, like, the nut really needs to be, like, trimmed up, filed off. And then I need to put some oil on this and stuff. I don't know. But essentially, it's rusty. But essentially what we're going to do is I'm going to shave these off and then get this cut back a little bit. I made it too long. What are you gonna do, right? Oh, yikes. I didn't notice that. Now it's starting to come apart. So I gotta fix that little bit right there because I didn't notice that was breaking apart. So I'm probably gonna have to cut with a grinder and come up in there and redo it. So I'm going to end up pulling the belt, but essentially I got this thing because I wanted to make it, I wanted to be able to dual purpose it, so to say. I've said this I don't know how many times, but now that I'm working on it in Grandpa's shed, this is what I come up with. I got the sawhorses down really short. And then I put a couple pieces of small sticks in between, just sitting there. And then a piece of plywood I got from a place I used to work at. So this is what I decided to fix up, or decided I'm going to start in on, because I actually have something to work in. So I think this might be our official project here. So that being said, me rambling, I want you guys to do a big favor. I want you to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know when I post future videos. Like I said, I'm going to make videos when I can. And hopefully I'll be maybe talking to my dad and stuff, see if I can't, convince Uncle Line to see if we can go up on the internet a little bit. And hopefully in the near future I'm going to be making another video on the buzzsaw, because I'm going through it right now, and now is a good time, because like I said yesterday, I mean, if you guys aren't here, I gotta somewhat put stuff into storage even though I don't want to. So it's kind of putting a little bit of a roadblock in my way, sort of say. But we're gonna make videos when I can, and I'm gonna try my best to throw them out there. And like I said, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Or please subscribe to my YouTube channel, click the notification bell so you know when I post future videos. Hit the like button, leave a comment. Like I said, there's going to be more videos coming. It's just whenever I get to them, I'm going to do my best to make sure I get to them. So this is Cody with Variety Work, over and out. Take care.